Everyone, how's it going? This is Akash here and you're watching Tech Infinity. So in this video, let's have a look at the Durfest ROM for the LGV30. And this is the Android 10 based ROM and it also has the latest Android security patch level as of now. That is of February. Though March security patch will probably be coming soon too. So let's get started. So first of all, about the bugs and stuff, I've made a full list of that and recommendations for flashing custom rooms and common issues, FAQs, and I'll be placing a link to this down in the description below. So one of the few main bugs is that hotspot only works on open security, that is no security, and Wi-Fi may or may not work for you. It's completely random and it's not really variant dependent. So you can have a look at the fixes here. I have given a link to them. And Chrome works perfectly fine here. I'm using Chrome latest version, no issues here, so that bug is not present. And this ROM does not work on H932, no VoLTE or VO Wi-Fi, and ABCD set bug. And other than that, an important thing to do is make CTS true by following this guide. Otherwise, you'll have issues with Google Pay or Netflix, etc. And that's that. So I'm using Magisk 20.3 with this particular ROM, and I recommend that you use the same. This ROM comes with inbuilt GApps for this version, and so you don't really need to go ahead and look for any other GApps here. So as you can see here, there are some sound options, and then you have a few hi-fi codec settings. So when you plug in your earphones, these settings will become available for you. Let's go on. And I have disabled the touch vibrations for this ROM because it vibrates for a lot of stuff. Like when you touch the status bar, it vibrates, and that is kind of annoying to me. Now let's move ahead. Yeah. And one other thing, if you're having soft reboots or any such issues, then what you should do is simply go to location and go to Wi-Fi and Bluetooth scanning and turn both of these off, because if these are on and you turn on Wi-Fi sometime, the phone reboots, but if you turn these off, there is no such issues there. Now let's move on. Now under the Durfest options, you will find display options, and here are the display options. You have some game driver options here, something like that. I haven't really messed around with it because gaming up is pretty good as it is. And under the lock screen display content, you'll have several options. I'm using always on display and it works perfectly great, no issues there. And you have some ambient wake gestures, stuff like that. Ambient music ticker is also there, as you can see here. And now let's go in. You can change the font size, display size, width, and that kind of stuff. And I've enabled the dark theme. This automatically turns on the dark theme in apps as well, which support it. Now you have some options like changing the accent color, as you can see that. So there's a lot of options here, and there are options like these. Let me go through them. This is the default one, and you have LED black, and then you have solarized dark, charcoal black, black F, and ocean. And you have some font options as well. Okay, so this is a weird one, but let's go ahead. And you can change basically the quick setting options here like this, and this is pretty cool. Status icon, that kind of stuff. All right, as you can see, the status bar icons have changed a bit. And now let's jump in and have a look at the features. you have some options here. So basically accent color, primary color, shape of icons, wallpaper, that kind of stuff. This is pretty cool stuff, as you can see here. And you can even change this clock options for the lock screen, and it will apply also to the AOD, and it also shows you the weather etc in the AOD. So that's pretty cool. You can customize the grid options as well, and by default this ROM comes with the launcher. So let's go ahead. You have a few status bar options. You can hide or show them. Let me show you these options slowly. And then you have status bar logo, network traffic display, battery icon, show clock, show date. So as you can see here, you can customize this stuff. And you have clock customizations. You have option to change the clock font individually, so that's pretty cool. You have the option for ticker animation, that kind of stuff. You have the option to show the date, normal size, lowercase, uppercase, left of time, right of time, and the format. Carrier label options, you can show that if you want. I keep that disabled. Now under quick setting options, you have the option for quick pull down, quick settings, opacity, blur, override default colors, header image, brightness slider, tiles area, footer area, this kind of stuff, as you can see. And then you can click here and choose the number of columns that you want to have in landscape or portrait mode. All right, now you have some button view, customizations, layout, configure, editor, screen off, power button, torch, volume settings, volume rock wave, playback control when the screen is off. You have the steps to the music, notifications, that kind of stuff. You even have the option for changing the volume panel, what kind of stuff is shown directly there. As you can see, I can show everything. And this little thing, as you can see here, this is the live caption option that comes with Android 10, and it works really well. It's kind of excellent. So it provides you captions for any video that you're playing. So it comes in pretty handy when you're in public and you cannot really listen to the video and the video does not have subtitles, but these live captions give you automated subtitles. And it is actually pretty better than the automated subtitles that you get on YouTube. You have system navigation options, and this is the much loved option, and you can change the sensitivity, amount of screen that you want to use. So it comes in really handy here. And as you can see, there is no lack of features here in this ROM. There are a lot of features, as you can see. And let me go back. You can skip tracks with the volume rocker. And apart from that, let's move on. You have double tap to sleep, these kind of options, they will all work fine for me. You have 3-finger screenshot. So I just swiped 3 fingers across the screen and it took a screenshot. So that's cool. Then you have the lock screen options, vibrate on successful fingerprint authentication, ambient notification brightness, display brightness, some lock screen shortcuts, status bar is shown on the lock screen or not, show battery bar option, and you even get this lock screen charging info, and you can select the phone for that. Clock widget options, battery bar, owner info, media cover art, music visualizer. So as you can see, there are a ton of features, and you have the option for advanced restart, and you can disable the advanced restart if you are let's say on the lock screen. And here are some notification settings, app notifications. You can kind of tweak that here. Pulse flash on incoming call, charging animation, gentle notifications header, edge lighting. This is a pretty cool feature. So when the new notifications come, the AOD gets lightened on right and left side of the screen. This feature is also seen on the stock room and a few other rooms, and it's pretty cool. Now let's go back. You have some animation options: animation close, move back, slide to left. So as you can see here, a lot of stuff. So really no end to this stuff. And under miscellaneous, you will find options like wake up on charge, brightness control across swiping of the status bar, CPU statistics, those settings. So this is pretty much it for this video. And as like with other custom rooms, the battery life and performance is amazing. And an added benefit on having derp room is that on this particular room, the Gcams work better as compared to most of the other rooms. So that's a special added bonus of using DerpFest. You have better Gcam compatibility. So this is it for this video. If you liked it, click on the like button and also subscribe to my channel for more such videos. And I'll be leaving a link down in the description below of the other videos that I made and that kind of stuff, and important things like the room link, GApps link, and that stuff. Bye.